So, welcome to the podcast where the thoughts are raw and uncut. We are Unfiltered. We're welcome back. It's the new year. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Let's talk, man. How's everybody feeling today?
So I'm up. Just put one of my good friends to rest yesterday. So rest in peace to my friend Jermaine Stevenson Jr. So yeah, we celebrated. So we turned up for him yesterday. So,
Good.
yeah. So, but I'm here though.
Good. Celebrating is the most important thing. We gotta make sure that we celebrate our people and let them know that we love you no matter what.
So 2020 is starting out crazy. There's been a lot of deaths, a lot of passings. Just found out this morning Kobe Bryant passed away.
Right, so that's a shocker. Definitely when I was prepping and planning for the episode, wasn't expecting to have to say that as an opener. Definitely thought that we were reading a joke when we kept seeing on social media.
TMZ.
That can't be true. I just kept saying that. Nah,
Shout
that
out to
can't be
TMZ,
true.
First on the scene.
Obviously, they got all the scoops soon and they dropped it. That is crazy.
But that's a lot
Still
of
shocked.
rumors about the rest of the family because the wife wasn't on board,
And that was important for them to kind of but you made that statement. Why did you make that statement in the first place when you start playing investigator? Why did we need to know that the wife wasn't on board? Because now there's suspicions that there may have been one of the children or multiple children on board. So we're hoping that none of the children have been affected, but we don't know.
they haven't been identified.
Yeah.
So they don't know if any of the kids were with them.
We're hoping that people wouldn't be so kind enough as to make a joke at this time, but there just has been some circulation on social media. Yes,
Yeah.
speculations.
So just keep the Bryant family in prayer.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go. Keep it in your
Yes.
prayers. As a matter of fact, we'd like to take a moment for everyone. Someone on the line, somebody has had a moment and 2020 just started. So let's all just take a moment of silence and just show our respects, our love, and our appreciation for those people. All right.
Long live black, man.
We in here. Alright, so we gotta try to switch the gears. You know, everybody's going through a little bit of something. But we wanted to have a little conversation today with our people, with our viewers, the people who watch us, or the people who are just now trying us out for the first time. We are talking, you are an ex for a reason. Let that marinate for just a second, right? Think about it. So we can hit you from any kind of angle today, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So to get us started, first off, something light. Has anyone in here been in a relationship that didn't go so well with your ex?
Like how extreme we talking?
But I'm just getting it flowing. Like, have you had a ex kind of situation? Because some people just break up with people and then they go their own ways and that's your ex, but y'all don't really have no dealings. That's just somebody who you used to talk to. Have you had that optimum situation when we say an ex story?
Just a horrible, and y'all parted ways on some horrible fighting drama.
Or y'all played games the whole way through? Like, it just, either way it was something. Like, have you had that ex?
I've had a lot of
Do tell.
No, I mean,
Right.
there's this. Okay, so I had auditioned for the Missy Elliott auditions that she had at Dance 411, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was teaching there, and this guy was like, yeah, I like you. And I was like, okay, sure. Okay, whatever. I'm trying to like audition like my nigga, why you choose today to come talk to me? Like, I'm focused. Yeah, thank you. Like, okay, great, bye. Yeah, so that happened. But, afterwards, life happened. We run into each other again. I said, shit, why not? But he was the type to like, the girlfriend does all the duties and I'll just use you for your car. Basically, he was just using me for my car. Long story short, yeah. Yeah.
And that was an N-word, yeah.
Yeah. I will just keep it at that.
He needed a
my
laugh.
exes love me.
So you're loved. So your ex
that's nice.
situations are positive. So
So
y'all
look,
probably
nah.
could still hang out,
But
huh?
look, no, I don't hang out with my exes though. That's the thing. We gonna do that. But I was about to say, y'all even still talk to y'all exes. But nah, speaking of that though, I got in trouble because of one of my exes. Because all my exes still love me and I'm like cool, not all my exes, and was never no drawn out breakdown or big old thing. So we're all cool. Like if I see them, I speak. Like a couple of them are married with kids. I still say what's up, whatever. But one time I got in trouble because one of my exes just didn't know I was in a relationship and just hit me up random, just how we used to kick it. You feel me? Just cause she was on some spontaneous. So she just hit me some random stuff, but she didn't know I was in a relationship, so that got me in trouble.
So you can
I've
get in
seen that.
trouble by your ex.
Yeah.
So that means that you didn't really put ties with them. You kind of just let the flame die down, but you ain't really put it out.
Yeah.
When somebody feels comfortable enough to just hit you like, man, I'm about to just hit him up and see
Yeah.
what's up. Let's see what's up. We got this open kind of relationship because if we both agree, we gonna do
I'm
what
an
we
Aries,
do.
baby. I'm flaming with it. It's just a flame. That flame don't die.
You're probably the first Aries that I know.
That flame don't die.
Yeah, I don't think I know too many people.
Yo, if I make you love, if you fall for me, you gonna love me forever.
Uh-oh. Ladies, better watch out. He just let you know. He just let you know what it is.
What about you, Tab?
So I don't have a history of like full on dating where you would have like the boyfriend girlfriend titles, but I've had a lot of situationships in my past dates.
Oh yeah, we could talk about those.
Oh my goodness, don't even. That's a whole topic for itself. But
Okay.
I've had some crazy things happen. But I've never been a crazy person, or at least I don't think. I guess that's sad if I don't know. I mean, I probably did something stupid, but I never was like, she should go to jail. Okay, I never did she should go to jail stupid stuff. Let me say that.
Yeah.
I've probably done something stupid. It's just like, oh, she know better than that, but definitely not know she gonna go to jail.
You didn't slash no tires?
No, I've never slashed a tire. I don't fool with people's property. I never cut nothing up. I know some stories of people who have.
Yeah. I've been with a guy who got his tires slashed because he wasn't messing with just me. He was messing with somebody else and had got somebody else pregnant. Yeah, that was a whole topic. Yeah.
You did the slashing?
No. I was just...
To any person out there who is big enough to slash people's tires and stuff, man. That's a lot of rage. That is a lot of rage.
Busting the windows out your car too.
Goodness, a lot of rage.
Setting your shit on fire. Setting it off and shit.
Just in my eyes, I feel like if a relationship gets to that point to where you're doing stuff like that, you have to separate. But some people thrive off of that kind of energy. Like, that's the passionate part. Like, yeah, we tussle back and forth, but that's just because we love each other.
And the makeup sex.
And that's crazy. Like,
some people look forward to that makeup sex.
Just fight just to
but if you ain't careful, you can get addicted to makeup sex.
At the same fight over and over and over again, just because.
With
my
that
emotions
same
ain't
person.
set that way. But my emotions ain't set that way to be out here picking up big old behind fight so that we can. I mean.
Yeah, but you said it though. Your emotions ain't set that way. Some people,
That
gives them
tickles
something.
their fancy.
Yeah, it's a drink, it's a
Oh,
rush. Like it's like, ooh, ooh, ooh.
Tickle
Ooh,
it.
is this nigga gonna punch me in the face?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
ooh.
Yeah, there are people like that though.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. So, has anyone here, I guess since I kind of heard some peaks in there, but has anyone in here ever been that crazy ex?
Been the crazy ex?
Yeah, like like I used to ride around by the house. I would check in at jobs.
I wouldn't check in at jobs. That's stupid. Well, I did. But that's because he wasn't where he said he was going to be. That's how the crazy shit started to happen. That's like, it's like,
So you're not- so you're not the-
work today. Right. But no, he told me to meet him somewhere. No. He told me to meet him somewhere, right?
So before are you the crazy ex or are you a crazy girlfriend? Are you an ex in the situation or the girlfriend?
Both. Because we broke up and got back together.
Okay. I was just saying.
This was like the second breakup.
Gotcha.
This was like the end all be all. Like, nigga, don't ever fucking talk to me again type shit. Because he got somebody pregnant. I've been in these like pregnant situations.
Right.
I don't know why.
You better watch around.
Right.
But you become the ex that's pregnant. You better watch around. You better watch around, right? It's the way that energy keep blowing around you. That's what happens. Don't be
Right,
around the
child.
people that you are. So just there you go. Take care of yourself out here in these streets, man.
I will. Well, let's.
Yeah, tell your story though. That's not your story.
Which one?
You was just talking about a story.
About how my ex got somebody pregnant and I was the crazy girlfriend.
So you go to your grandparents.
Yeah, so I go meet my grandparents. He knows my grandparents live out here. They know him. They know, it's a small city in Mississippi, whatever. So then I get a call and he's like, don't call me no more. So I walk in the store. I'm like, hey, is such and such here? They're like, no, he's off today. I was like, oh, okay. Thank you. He's like, are you okay? Yeah, I'm perfectly fine. Call him. He's like, just don't call me ever again. Right? So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be playing games because whatever is going on, I just don't need to be a part of anyway. I'm not going to even waste any more time because I feel like I've been there, done that. Again, this is the second time we've been breaking up, so I was just like, fuck this shit. I tried, fuck it, oh well, bye. So then I'm driving back to Atlanta. Then he sends me this text message exactly almost about 4 hours later talking about how he can't be in a relationship with me no more. He doesn't say why. Cool, whatever. Now, I haven't told my grandparents this, and they go to the store where he works at. So maybe let's fast forward 2 weeks or whatever. They see him. They say hello. That's all they said. And he start acting weird and acting funny. So then he hits me up and is like, oh, I appreciate it if you don't, tell your grandparents and da-da-da. I was like, I haven't told them shit. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you got going on is your own personal business now because I didn't let you go. Even though I'm hurt, but I'll let you go. Cool, whatever. He was like, oh, okay, well, and then he just told me that he got another girl pregnant. But it wasn't the girl that he wanted to get pregnant. And I was like, I'm going to stop you there. And I'm just going to walk away. So I was like, okay, well, yeah, I'm just going to chill. I'm just going to chill.
Wow.
I'm just going to be yeah, just maybe asexual. Yeah, I think that's good.
Which one? Well, how do you define that? Ooh,
Not being able to reproduce.
I would say
That's how I
say
defined it.
Offensively, that's probably offensive.
Why?
Just don't quote me on that one. That one might be. I can hear that. I can hear that there could be offense in there, but I don't know any other way of asking that question. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there.
This is unfiltered, so you might as well ask the question.
We don't have anybody here to answer the question.
Oh,
So, I have to drop it. Yeah, I have to drop it. We don't have anybody to attest.
Well,
to.
ask the question and tell them to
We
respond.
can look it up, or
Okay.
we can start it. We can look it up because we have access. I can give you
Asexual?
the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. I have the Wi-Fi.
Oh, well, give me something.
Oh,
Give me the clinical. And the question that I was asking was to define what asexual was, and I said the offense can come into there because no one asks you to define what heterosexuality is. So why is
Because
it there
you
to?
don't have to ask because you will know. But if you don't know, it's okay to ask.
And it's just the way the question was said. That's why I was like, maybe my brain to the question could definitely be taken offensive, but I don't know any other way to ask that question.
Well,
So I just don't want to offend
if you
anybody.
guys know, let us know.
Yes,
Because we
please.
don't know.
Drop it in the comments so that we are well educated on that topic. 'Cause we are not. And I bet if Sam was here, he still would have been like, I don't know.
Maybe.
No. You wouldn't have been he that had to look it up. Shit, I gotta look it up too.
Asexual reproduction.
Is that a
Is a type of reproduction by which offspring arise from a single organism and inherit organism. I can't read. I have these colored contacts on and it's like, sorry, my bad. And inherit the genes of that parent only. Oh, so they can still reproduce.
they just self reproduction?
Yeah, they don't use anybody else.
Can't be asexual.
Well, I know that, but I was just saying that to be
Yeah,
funny.
no, yeah, you were just making a joke.
Yeah.
I was trying to see if that was an actual group that existed.
No.
It's LGBT.
It's not part of the alphabet.
It's not.
It's
sweet.
not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to know.
I'm asleep. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what happened with me and my boyfriend.
That's I'm mad that story led to that.
What? And that's what happened with my boyfriend.
Yeah, but no, like I just chilled after that. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna be like.
Okay, so I got another question for you. So, is it ever okay to be a crazy ex? Is it ever okay to do anything like just have any moment of insanity? Is it ever okay to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When your ex is messing with somebody you know or somebody in your family.
Or they just rub it in your face. Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's just like a no-brainer.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You're just trying it, Holmes.
You're right. Right.
Okay, I'll give you that one. There
Omarion.
are circumstances that was crazy, and then for them to break up, it was like, man, all that heat, all that pressure, and then y'all just ended up breaking
They
up.
broke up?
Yeah, they're not together right now.
I don't be
They
keeping
done.
up with that stuff. But how that went down was messed up. What's his name? Raspy?
No, he was a little fit.
A
So
little
are
fit.
you saying that he
You
can't
know,
get? So you're saying that you shouldn't get with your homeboy's ex? So is your homeboy's ex is off limits? There is actually
I'm
a guy
saying
code
this-
for that?
There's a guy code for it, and there's certain articles and definitions, that go with it. That certain things apply.
So he's breaking it down. So what
he's
he's saying is they have.
There are chapters and articles. I would love to read this man code.
so,
I know,
but look, so it's like
Somebody should give us a peep in.
so
Steve
for
Harvey.
this one, right? For this instance, the guy code is like if it's not your main chick, and she's just your, your side piece or your skeezer, and we could pass her around.
I ain't heard skeezer in a minute. I'm sorry.
I'm so old.
Skeezer, that's a good one. Y'all just started.
That's real.
Go
I'm
ahead.
trying. That's the edited version too. I mean,
Freaky said it first, bro.
listen.
Skeezer.
So look. So if she's a bust down, if we passing her around, then that's okay. And don't be hiding it. Like, don't be my man's and be behind my back busting down the bust down. Like,
yeah, that'd be the fucked up part. That'd be the part why them girls be going crazy. You be like the bust down being bust down and being passed around, but the person who was passing them around wasn't telling the other person who passed it to him. Like,
yeah,
that shit was some secret stuff.
And then come
That's
on,
because he's trying to wife it,
like,
bro.
why though? Like, I would pass it to
Keep
you.
it in the
I would pass it to
circle.
you, but I just be like, yo, bro, don't kiss her. Like, you know
Why you say kiss her?
Because
that's your job.
No, I'm
I'm
not kissing her
talking
either.
shit.
No, I'm
I'm
just saying.
talking
I'm gonna tell my mans don't kiss her because I know where her mouth been. You know what I mean? Like that. But then, on the other side though, if it's my main girls, like, and you know it,
Yeah.
there's no, like, why would you even, like, you know what I mean? Nah, for what? There's so many other fish in the sea.
Jesus.
So many other skeezers. Why you messing with my main skeezer?
I didn't think
My
that
main
that she
skeezer,
thought
not
that
his
way.
main, but his main
I'm saying my
skeezer.
main.
I mean,
I'm saying as far as the ex, like I'm saying, if I'm done with her, there's a certain type of caliber or certain
this
caliber
the baby
of the
mom.
relationship.
This is the baby
Yeah,
mom.
like,
This is your status. She is somebody who you may not expect to get back with, but she's your baby mother.
And
yeah,
that's
I
his
don't want.
homie.
Yeah, my man is not messing with my baby mom.
Like,
Nah.
right, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is the homie. I just didn't think, because some people is just like, I don't see what's wrong with it. But the only people who really said it, I guess, are women because they want her to have her empowerment.
That's what's empowering about that.
I
That
think
she don't
for-
feel nasty.
I think the
He was
argument
around,
that
like this
women
man was
will
around
use-
while you was cuddled up next to this man watching y'all. Like
That's
y'all all
true.
interact. Like so you don't feel that don't feel weird. Like you don't.
that he would even approach you on some, or that you would even want to
Like
approach
it's like
him.
you be like oh
Like
you
your
don't want to
circle,
stop.
that's small. It's kind of like a
creepy.
small circle, like so your
Yeah.
circle doesn't get no bigger than that. That you had to go next door basically to go get the friend.
I'm gonna tell you. I mean, it's like Holmes was like, ooh, she's such a good girlfriend to him. I would love to have that.
Oh, so he admired from.
But they got it from
her.
her instead of finding it in somebody else. Feel me? Like, but then turn around.
And she noticed that she was being peeped. That's the thing. That's a nice play out because women know what's up. And so she noticed that she was being peeped. So as soon as that window of opportunity came, they gave it a chance, and they thought people would fall in love with this. Oh, you know, they found each other through this, and people like, nah, we don't want you to be with him. I mean, we barely want you to be with
What's his name?
Orion.
Fizz.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's a super lame.
So he really should have went to somebody else, like, bro.
Yeah.
I think he
She-
also
she-
kept
I
a
don't
small
blame her.
circle.
She-
That's messed up.
She just put herself in the category of a skeezer, and ain't nothing wrong with that. But him as a bro, you a lame. You shouldn't have
But
did
they
that.
tried to make it seem like they really didn't have that type of relationship.
It don't
They
even
kept it
matter.
at
Y'all make money
business.
together. Y'all live together.
Yeah, I felt
y'all,
like y'all known each other for a
y'all
long time
posting
just
pictures
out of
with your
that.
face on his butt. Like, come on, y'all close.
But there's a story about that.
What?
I'm just saying. You remember the old B2K poster where they were stacked up on top of each other? Y'all remember that?
I'm gonna have to find that clip and find some way to insert it. Cause that's hilarious.
Talking about when
I've
the
done
ex
something stupid.
see that you talking about like if I see my ex happy, so I go just fucking with them trying to get some
I
attention.
mean, there's that option too.
Yeah, that's like you said, that's an option.
Exes is exes for a reason. Stay ex. Yo, nah. If you're an ex and everything's cordial and we both single.
But see, that's a
and we
different
know-
subject. That is the me and my ex we cool. There's no
Word.
problem. We talking about exes that you had problems with.
I'm saying.
If it's peaches, keep
But
that.
if we
keep
have
it
problems,
down.
that's what I'm saying. But if we have problems
feel
and
like-
you're an ex, then why are we talking anyway?
I feel like sometimes like niggas be having a problem because they don't be really communicating effectively, or you have those females that you communicate effectively and they just
Don't
do
that
whatever
only
they
hear-
want.
or only hear what they want to
Or
trying
hear.
to
the
keep
crazy
you all the
nigga that
time.
just won't stop calling your fucking phone.
Oh my goodness.
Have you ever had a guy like not like continuously call you like over and over and over again?
No.
Have you had a girl call you like 10, 20 times?
Like in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah. I called 20 times in a row.
Oh, okay. That's
Emergency?
Nah.
Not like
If I know you're
bitches,
supposed to be answering the fucking phone,
You're a crazy
we're gonna see how many
person.
times this phone ring before you pick up. Just so I can say it took 5 times or it took 20. And when you pick up, we're gonna talk and be like, yo, it took 20 times. I called you 20 times when you pick up.
Yeah, I had that
No, you should not be.
Nah, it's I'm not doing it like if you at work, I'm
No,
not
you
calling your
just
phone 20
no.
times.
Then I get what you're saying.
like-
But
If you got a question if she's supposed to be what she's supposed to be on some just regular stuff, man, that's your waste of your time. That's your skeezer. She just categorized herself as what it is.
big facts.
Cause if she's working like you said, then
Yeah, then you straight. But
yeah, you already know what she
you
is.
gotta
She at
wonder
the
where
job
she
making
at. That she
money.
just a squeeze on.
She out here in these streets riding. And
She
was
belong to the
doing
streets.
it.
So she said she belong to the streets.
So, yeah. Okay, give me another question. So I got my initial question was, do you flex on your ex? But I don't want to ask it no more like that.
Why?
Because me and Makita was talking, and I think I want to say, how would you flex on your ex?
Oh,
So
'cause
not do
definitely
you do
would.
it, but how would you do it? Like, make it,
You got it.
have fun with it. Just,
No, I think your flex on your ex shouldn't be for your ex. It should be for yourself.
That's what I was saying.
You turn up, you blow
Yeah.
up, and then they're gonna.
Like,
So
if
you
I
don't.
was
So
gonna
you don't do the
flex-
patient. You don't block them nowhere. You don't block them on social media.
Oh no,
nothing.
I block because I don't want to.
But then how you flex?
I don't want to flex. I mean,
Okay, but
my
that's not what
how
I'm talking
I
about.
flex.
We're talking about flexing, so I'm saying
Oh,
how to
okay,
flex.
okay. Well,
You
I'll
don't
get my
block.
joint.
You don't.
I'll
You
get
don't
my
block
joints.
them. You don't block them on no social media. You keep so that you know they watching, and then you glow up for yourself though, like because you can't do it for nobody. Like you don't care like what this what they want. You just glow up for yourself. Do some bomb ass shit for yourself. Start going out and posting mad pics of yourself, going out doing mad extravagant shit, all in your feed, and you gonna see them watching. They gonna be so sad. Like, oh,
and they're gonna be so sad.
and they gonna hate you like so you don't miss me. So you.
Oh, why do people? Oh, that's how
So
another
you
question.
in
Say
the
what you gotta
Bahamas.
say, cause then
I mean,
want
I've
to end
done
off
it
with that one.
that way too, but
So you
I've
waited.
also
So you
like
waited until we
blocked
broke up to go to
people.
the Bahamas.
Yeah, I've blocked people too, but like
yeah.
my thing was like, if I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna do it with nobody. Like, oh, I just started a new business by myself. I'm flexing on your ass. I don't even need you.
Right.
I think it's so. I like the way
Like, so
y'all
don't
took it
even
there.
have like, I have my dog or some shit. Maybe my new boyfriend or whatever.
So,
I hate. I'm sorry. It's just, but
No,
look,
you're
I hate when women, like, when they get hurt by a guy and go do whole shit.
Why?
Because you're not hurting the guy back. You're hurting yourself, and
but you're not really hurting yourself. You are enjoying yourself.
Enjoying yourself.
What you did was
You
you
heard what I
gave
said?
your
I said go
loyalty
do
and
whole
your.
shit.
I heard
I didn't say go
exactly
have
what you just
sex.
said, and
That's
let
two
me
different
tell you.
things.
Well, let me
What kind
tell.
of whole shit? Because everybody's whole shit is different. My whole
Well,
shit
whole
is different.
ish is always gonna lead to some type of. So she's not only that she's having sex or she's giving some type of sexual act.
No, but there's a way to. You can have sex responsibly.
Or maybe she's taking
or like-
money. She's doing acts for money.
No,
like she's
I'm not
doing,
even talking about that. I'm just talking about like you doing stuff demeaning to your character because oh my god he hurt me. Like I hate
what
when
could you
I
be
hate
doing
when
outside of?
like so you wouldn't normally just go pick up a random stranger to go sleep with in the club, but because some guy hurt your feelings.
But
that's
she's
what you
trying
would do.
something new. She's
She
like,
just, she
fuck
just
it.
saying, listen, I sat here and I was good for him for this long
And I
time.
want it to be good.
And
I
this
was
is what
good.
happens when you a good girl. And then he hurt you. Then you be like, listen, then I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Right.
So let's not.
She's
This is
just
what you're saying.
exploring
This is what happens when
her
I was a good girl.
sexuality.
So you're gonna not be a good girl no more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I'm gonna enjoy
I ain't
myself the
say- I
same
ain't
way
say-
he
I
out
ain't
here
say
enjoying
nothing, go
himself.
ahead.
I'm gonna go enjoy myself.
I
There's
said-
always two sides of the
can-
coin.
I didn't say there was something wrong with it. I just said I don't like it.
That's
No,
fine.
I understand because not every guy wants that type of situation, but you do have to give that person credit. It's the same way if a guy was a good guy and we used the argument and that's why he out here hurting girls because when he was good to girls, they was out here playing him.
Yeah, that's,
So you give him the opportunity to
that's
Yeah, I was
that
gonna
is
say
dynamic, and that, but that ain't that don't that's not cool. Y'all don't
You know,
like
it's
being
not
hurt
fair.
by a dog
Like,
man
listen.
because he got hurt when he was in high school.
Hey,
That's real.
yeah.
We stop counting these high school relationships unless they're real. And you know the ones that's real because those
Nah,
are
I'm gonna tell you
usually
something. I'm
people
gonna tell
who
you some
get
real
together
shit.
later
Most
in life.
guys who are dogs got hurt early and
It's
took
so
it
weird.
and it festered and it ran with it.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Like, just say I don't want to be in a relationship anymore because it hurts so
I
bad.
feel like people
That's what
need
it
to
is,
give
though, but that's what
And
it
then
is.
tell the girls that,
Nah.
like, get with the girls who don't really want a relationship
Whoa, whoa,
either.
whoa,
And
whoa,
be
okay, whoa, 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 whoa.
fucking honest.
No, whoa. Can we say, can women start being honest with themselves
First
as
of
well
all,
and
I'm
go
always
with the
honest
signs
with
that they
myself.
see and not just believe and hear in what they want to hear? Can we go
What
there?
signs?
Okay, so you're
Yeah.
saying women should go ahead and grow the fuck up and just be honest.
Thank you.
Okay, that's
Y'all,
fine.
you
That's
can't be like,
valid.
oh, okay, you recognize the guy who got hurt in middle school and is out here being a dog, but you be like, oh, he's so sexy. Like, all right,
Okay,
so go
yeah.
ahead, have fun. Like,
And
but-
just keep it at that.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
don't catch feelings.
regardless of what he's saying, you like,
But-
you know he's spitting game.
But there are
You know he's
also
good
those
belly.
guys who don't really care. So
But you know that.
I
You
don't need to
recognize it,
fall.
and you're
I need us to
falling
be
for it
open
anyway.
and
some
honest
people
about it.
don't
Don't
recognize
play.
that.
Yeah, don't just say, well, you knew what I was. No, let's talk about what you want to
Yeah.
be with me, and let's put it out here on Front Street. This is
No,
what we're gonna
no.
do
That's what I'm
as
talking
me
about,
and
though.
you.
That's what I'm talking about, though. I'm
Yeah,
talking
if you
about
tell me
those
what
type of
it is from the
situations.
jump, yeah.
No.
I'm
This
super
was.
policy.
Yeah, I'm talking about those type of situations where y'all have to, oh, we need to talk. Where's this going? And dude would say like, and being, you know, what I'm saying, say some smooth like, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing me. I ain't really, you know, but I dig you. You know what you were saying? You my rider, son. Would you even? Come on, you want something to eat? And that you feel me? And then you like, oh, and then you go back and tell you, we're getting married next week.
okay, those are the people who like drama. The type of people who
You know
don't
what's
like
up.
drama.
He's not with you right now.
There are
He's
people
like,
who
come
fall for
on.
that, but.
He's
I
like,
think
he's
he
really
should have just
like in
told
that
her from the
situation.
jump, but listen
Yo,
to
but
what
this
he
what-
did.
but
He should have just been
this
like,
what I'm trying
"No,
to tell you.
listen, this
Okay.
is really as far as
This
it's gonna
is how you
go."
gotta communicate and learn people's languages too. I read a book about it. So it's the thing too, it's like he was in that moment, he was basically telling her, nah, I'm not
He should
with
have
you, I'm not
just
doing
said that directly. He should have spoken in the most layman's of terms that he could have and said,
Hey.
listen, what we doing right now is good
Shit.
enough for me. Yeah, so you spare the feelings. And so what you say is, I mean, you my rider, so then you make her feel like her role is important because I'm his rider. But the rider obviously is only going to get this much of him.
Unless you
But he
you
probably
his
said that,
rider, but
right.
you his
Yeah,
rider in
okay.
the back seat of another
Right.
car.
And you know his other girl got in the car. No, it's not even his partner car, it's the car his other girl got for him.
No, this is his girlfriend's car.
Right.
Like he driving his car.
You share it.
Like that's the thing, like you be like
her Honda.
he's over there like, yo, Shorty's tripping, yo. I don't do
Right.
nothing with her. But she just, you
That-
tell her anything and she going, bro. We out here.
Dang.
Damn.
So we're tired of seeing the same mode.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, it really just be like we're two different species and we don't
Yes.
understand each other. Cause we be looking at y'all like in that type of situation, we looking at y'all like, yo, she don't get it. What? Alright, cool. She just must like this then. Alright, cool.
She okay
Alright,
with it.
alright.
Dang.
It's
And
those
we be
people
thinking
that are
like-
like that I don't really care for. It's like, oh, that must be what she like. Like,
And she's probably thinking
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna get to him in a second. I'm wearing him down.
Yeah.
Because she
Who
knows
told
what
you
the
that?
But the truth of the matter, this is a very small group of women who are naive. Most women know exactly what you just said. So what she'll try to do is she'll try to get a little something on the side to see if it measures up to you. If it doesn't, then she's gonna come back to you. Then she's gonna hit you with the ultimatum of it's either me or it's nothing. You know, like we either doing this all the way or it's nothing, to see where you at. And if you leave it, then she's done. And then she's probably gonna go through like the little whole stage, like what we talked about. And then she'll get her life back together. Then she'll get back on her feet.
Does every female have a whole stage?
I think it depends on where they catch you in life, though, because some women never get that chance too. She finds something, and then maybe if that one doesn't work, she might go into it.
That, or she just stuck with her high school baby daddy and stuck with him, and been
But
stuck
most
with him.
women get the opportunity to have the I don't care attitude.
Pay attention, fellas.
Yeah, I think men are the only reason why it's such a bad thing about it, because we watch guys get the opportunity to enjoy themselves, as they say. And then as soon as it's a woman, it's like she can't have that opportunity to play the same games y'all playing. Y'all always say, women know how to do it better, but then y'all shame her for doing it better. Maybe you should learn something.
But okay, so we just admitted
It's about sticking how many of those in it, because some women have a whole face and it's not with 10 and 20 different men or anything like that. Like you may have a cycle of like 2-3 guys that you fool with. But for a guy, if you're sleeping with more than one guy at a time, kind of like what's Spike Lee's Netflix series with the woman.
Oh, She Gotta Have It.
She gotta have it. Like if you have that kind of a lifestyle, y'all ain't rocking with it. But hey, was she going through a whole phase when she had her round of guys?
I ain't see it.
Oh man.
Well, to sum it up, basically she had like 4 people in rotation.
And they all had their own job that they did, and she had sex with all of them that she was with. But they all had their own special.
I mean, that's all up to interpretation, though. I think that type of scenario is a whole phase for a woman. I depend on the age, no.
Depending on the age. Why does age have to do with anything?
Because I feel like that comes with a certain type of maturity.
Some people mature differently, like.
Yeah, I think at any
Right,
age.
but I'm saying I don't see that going for teenagers.
Well, I mean, this show's open to everybody, so.
Yeah, no, I know, but I'm saying that I don't think like
why
that
not?
scenario that she has, like 4 different guys that she has for
In rotation as a teenager?
Yeah.
Well, what's wrong with finding her sexuality
I
earlier?
didn't say anything's wrong with it. I just said I don't think that, I don't see it. I don't think that a teenager has the maturity to be like, these 4 guys are, like, I'm using them for the things. I feel like in that scenario, those 4 guys would be using her.
But why?
It depends on who's the dominant factor in there.
Yeah, because if the female's the dominant factor, then the teenage female can definitely do the same thing that she did, and she's got to have it and have guys in rotation. In high school, I had guys in rotation, and I didn't have sex with any one of them, and they still like me.
I thought we was talking about sex.
We don't have to talk about sex. I mean, we're talking about teenagers.
When you talk
Like,
about
I had a
teenagers,
whole team. I had a whole roster. Oh, yeah, I talked to this
but
person, but I see this person on the side, and I go to church, and, whatever. We're teenagers. Like, what
I don't understand how we're talking about one thing.
At church, babe.
But I don't understand how we're talking about one thing for one thing. Like,
no, you started talking about
y'all talking about she gotta have it.
You started, like,
I said
like,
age.
That's
the
an adult.
age,
If you're talking about,
You don't think teenagers have sex?
Yeah, but
That's what I'm saying.
well
So I don't
past
think
teenage
a
age
teenager
for
has
us
sex.
to
She did have
speak about
sex.
the teenage
yeah, like
age.
she could be smart enough to
understood.
know how, like, okay, I'm good. I know these niggas
I
is
know
playing.
we're past the teenage age. That's why I said it depends on age. We're agreeing.
No, yeah, but what we're
Now-
saying is like I wasn't even thinking the teenage age in general when I started. I don't want to. I know that these teenagers out here smashing, but
I had sex when I was a
teenagers
teenager.
out here smashing.
I'm trying to
That
figure out how
sounds like a
and where they
lawsuit
doing
out
it.
here. They out here
What?
smashing. Right, y'all finding ways to, honey,
Y'all
wipe your
better-
butt. You still ain't
Y'all
even
better
wiping your
than-
butt yet.
Y'all better
We
than.
done deviated. That ain't even what
Open
we're
up
supposed to be
your-
talking about.
What?
Talking about exes are for a reason.
X is up for a reason, and now we talking about. Damn.
Anyway.
Okay, so just to wrap it up, so just go ahead and sum it up, because we done deviated so far. We know that we done gave the people everything they need to hear about these exes. The most important things to remember about an ex is that if you are in an abusive situation, on serious tip, let's leave with something serious. Normally we do positive, but this time we're going to do serious because we've laughed and joked about a few things, but there are some important factors to take away for today's conversation. And those are, number one, to make sure that you're just being safe out here. If it looks abusive, if it sounds abusive, if it hits abusive, it's abusive.
Yeah, mentally, physically, spiritually,
Yeah.
whatever.
If that energy changes, if it any way you get sad, really angry,
and you're
whatever.
not yourself.
Yeah.
Because you can be sad and still yourself, but if you're sad and not yourself, and you know it, and knowing it,
I'm sorry.
no, you're good.
When them hands starts getting real, I do
Sorry.
the same thing.
My bad. But yeah.
Give something for the guys, because we can talk for the girls.
Oh no, I was gonna
Let
keep
the guys
it
know
in
how
the
crazy
same.
she is.
I was gonna keep it in the same, vein of keeping it safe. If you out there dibbling, dabbling with a bunch of different exes, make sure you wrap it up, because you don't know what your exes is out there dibbling, dabbling in.
Right.
And it's all good to have fun, but have safe fun.
Yeah. Be safe out here. I think that's always the takeaway.
Yeah, all day, every day, make sure that you be safe and you take care. Yeah, well.
And make sure if they're controlling you, you wouldn't even necessarily know. How would you know if somebody's controlling you in a relationship?
Think of something that you want to do for yourself that has nothing to do with your partner.
I got a
If
question
your partner
for
convinces you otherwise and there's nothing that has anything to do with them, maybe that's control.
Yeah, I was trying to wrap it up. I have a really interesting question for y'all. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
So, we was talking about exes, right?
Right.
But if you're in a relationship, how you say, we were talking about how sometimes you're cool with your exes.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in a relationship, are you supposed to cut off all your exes? That's something we didn't talk about.
Oh, why
They're
wouldn't
gonna
you
have to-
cut off all your exes if you're in a relationship?
That's a whole nother topic
So,
in
we'll
itself.
say that for another day.
We'll have to say that one for another day because we'll go another 20, 30 minutes. Alright, we are unfiltered.